Hi everyone, welcome to you all. So in this video, I am going to discuss about how to create the test scenarios in Excel sheet. Okay, so in my previous videos, I have already discussed about what do you mean by test scenarios and few steps of how to create test scenarios. Now in this video, we are going to discuss about in an Excel sheet with some real life example that how to create test scenarios. Okay, so just go to the Google sheet. So this is one doc or this is one Google sheet. So in that Google sheet, so this is one dummy. So this is one dummy template that how to create, I mean, test scenarios or test scenarios template. So this is one dummy template. So whenever in your time or in your case, if you write the test scenario, I mean test scenario template, so that should be your, these all should be your, I mean key point. Okay, so that, so first one is that, so this is test scenario template. This is one test scenario template. Now see very carefully. Now what is the first row? First column. First column is that for test scenarios. Then second, requirement ID. Then third, test scenarios description. And the fourth, test cases. So the test case column is optional. So you can, I have just, I have just created that for to show you that one test scenarios can hold multiple test case. So in my test scenarios videos, I used that term that one test scenarios can hold lots of test cases multiple times. So that's why I have listed out all the test cases or to show you guys. Okay, but in your case, you can just leave it because we are writing the test scenarios template. So that's why test case may be optional. Okay, now first point is that, so one, the test scenario number one, and that is the requirement ID. Okay, so we have to write the requirement ID like that, req ID underscore 001. Or you can, if you are writing any module, suppose login module. Okay, so you are testing the login module, so you can write like that, login module 001. So as per your choice. Okay, but it should be understandable. So if anyone can see that, that he can easily knows that you are testing on that login module, you are testing on that login module functionality. Okay, so that is the requirement ID. Then what is the first test scenarios? I have already told you that test scenarios should be one line statement. Okay, so first point is that, so just I am taking one site like Flipkart. Okay, now so login. So whenever I am doing login, so that means my first scenario should be, what is that? Check the login functionality. That is my scenario. That is my first scenario, test scenario. And under that test scenario, lots of multiple test cases should be there. Like enter correct username or correct email ID, clicking on request button. That is the one test case. Second test case, enter wrong email ID, clicking on request OTP button. Third, don't put any email ID and click on request OTP button, like that. So lots of test case can be there. So these fields are for test case. I am just creating this test case because to show you that one test scenarios can hold multiple test cases for that. Okay, so let's say I have just written some random test case here for one login functionality. So our main focus should be that test scenarios. So test scenario means what to test or any functionality that can be tested. That is called a test scenario. Okay, so first scenario is that check the login functionality. Check the login functionality. Then second one is that whenever I have already logged in, now check the search functionality. Now let's say I have already logged in. So check the search functionality. So in that search functionality, lots of test case can be should be there, like um, uh, enter blank, I mean I mean leave it blank, leave it blank, and click on search button. like like lots of test scenarios should be there. So lots of test scenarios should be there. Just okay. So lots of test scenario should be, I mean lots of test case should be there for one test scenarios. But our main motive is that how to write test scenarios. So that is one test scenario, that what to test. That means check the search functionality. That is the search functionality. Then check the product description page. Now suppose this is one product. Suppose I am searching in mobile. This is one product, or this is one product description page. Let's say this is the product description page. Check the product description page. So in that product description page, lots of test case should be there, like add to cart button is working or not, buy button is working or not, like lots of test case should be there. Okay. Now second one is that check the payment functionality. Now suppose I have added something. So I want to buy this phone. I want to buy this phone. So for that, so how to, I mean, we have to payment. So that is the first of all I have to log in that. So as I am not logging, so that's why it's showing that you have to first log in or sign up, then you can continue. Okay, so whenever I have login, then some payment page should be there. Maybe it cash on delivery, maybe it credit card, maybe it debit card, maybe it UPI. Okay, so lots of payment methods should be there. So that is the payment method. So our main test scenario is that check the payment functionality. So in that functionality, it should be the UPI, it should be the credit card, it should be the debit card, it should be the cash on delivery. So as per your choice. So that all are the test cases. But the main test scenario is that check the payment functionality. Then check the order history. Okay. Then check home page behavior for returning customer. Then check category or product page. Suppose this is the one product page. Let's say it's a product page. Okay. So category or product page. Then check the customer services contact us page. So lots of things are there. Check the became a seller page. Okay, so it's a became a seller page. Check the became a seller page. Then lots of things are there. Lots of things are there. Okay, so we have to write this as a test scenario. So the test scenario main focus is that any functionality that can be tested, or we can say as a very simple term that what to test. Means I am testing on the login functionality. So that my test scenario would be check the login functionality. Suppose I am working on the user, I mean registration. So our test scenario should be check the registration functionality. Check the forget password functionality. Okay, like that. Check the search functionality. Check the check the cart functionality. Okay, so these are the test scenarios. So now, I mean, how to write the test scenario, or how to write, or what should be the test scenario template? So that is your test scenario template. So whenever we will be discuss about what do you mean by test case, then the thing should be same. Test scenario requirement ID, test scenario description. Now for the test cases, lots of things should be added here. Okay, lots of things should be added here, like expected results, actual results, status. Okay, lots of things should be added here, or something, or lots of things should be added here also, some previous, but this should be present. Okay, so that's why I'm written the test case here, and for your understanding I have written the test case here. Okay, so one test scenario can lots of multiple test case. One test scenario can hold lots of test cases. Okay, so test scenario, so that is the test scenario template. Okay, so I think in your case you can easily create that one test scenario template carefully. Okay, so no issues. And make sure whenever you are writing the test scenarios, or whenever you are creating any test scenarios, that should be very clear, that should be simple, that should be understandable. Okay, and always the test scenario should be one line statement. You can see all these are one line statement. And requirement ID for the login page, you can write the login module 0_001 like that, or the searching functionality, so you can set search _001, then product description page product description _00 like that. So as per your choice, as per your understanding, and as per uh, 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 so as per your understanding, you can write this thing, so no issues at all. So these are the simple template of test scenarios. Okay, so you can, now you can create this. At this moment you can create by your own and write some, so it's your homework that you can create one test scenario template, and for me, whatever I have written or how I have written, so you can create one very easy thing for the Flipkart. You can take it from Flipkart. So for Flipkart, how it's work or what should be the test scenario, you can write for your practice. Okay, so I think this video will be very helpful to you, that how to create test scenarios or what is the test scenario template. Okay, so if you guys like my video, one thumbs up. Please share this channel to your nearest friends and subscribe to my channel EduPaat, and keep support to me. So see you in the next videos with another topic of software testing. Thank you.